Trash taste. They're the anime friends you wish you had. I mean, you've all seen this meme of the guy sitting next to this picture, right? And don't lie to me, if you watch Trash Taste, you can probably relate to this, even if it's by a little. I mean, even Pewdiepie the man himself admitted to it. But jokes and parasocial relationships aside, what exactly is Trash Taste about? Anime, food, Japanese culture, shitting? That was actually pretty close, but no. At its core, Trash Taste is just three bros talking shit. And I think that universal topic is how the podcast has been able to draw in so many people. I mean, their growth in 1 year is pretty crazy. According to the boys, the numbers they were expecting in their first year was nowhere near what they've actually been able to achieve. And while I could sit here and talk about the great production value, the amazing chemistry between the three main hosts, or Connor's sexy voice, you already know these things. Instead, what I'm here to talk to you about is the true genius of Trash Taste, and that would have to be the Trash Taste ecosystem. An ecosystem is a biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environment, but the usage of this term isn't limited to biology. For example, an example you probably already know about is the Apple ecosystem. Say you have an iPhone and you're looking into buying a smartwatch, you would be more likely to buy an Apple Watch because it can connect to your phone and you already have an iPhone, so might as well, right? Now, apply the same logic with tablets, laptops, computers, TV, monitor stands, pencil, paper clips, toilet paper, you get the point. In YouTube terms, something similar happened with HoloLive in recent times. It all starts with one rabbit girl or a VTuber saying the N-word, and down the rabbit hole you go. And if you're like me, you might have noticed that the same thing's been happening ever since you started watching Trash Taste. Not gonna lie, before I discovered Trash Taste, I didn't even know who CDawgVA was, but now he's gotta be one of my favorite content creators on the platform. I mean, there's just something so charming about his monkey brain, even if he thinks boneless chicken is better than bone-in chicken. And before the Chris Broad episode, I didn't even watch Abroad in Japan. I mean, why would I go out of my way to watch a sarcastic British guy chronicle his life in Japan? But now, after becoming a Trash Taste enjoyer, I find myself waiting every week for that newest episode of Journey Across Japan. Just genuinely great content. And you bet your ass I'll be there when a new episode of Wacky Weekends with Connor comes out. The point I'm trying to make is, individually, I never would have watched any of these guys as much as I do now, aside from maybe a video or two as they popped up in my recommendations. But after learning more about them, finding out about their personalities, and hearing their stories on the podcast, suddenly they become more than personalities on the internet. They become more like people, not YouTubers, if that makes any sense. But just how deep does this rabbit hole go? Obviously there's the three main hosts, but if you're deep into the Trash Taste lore like me, you know this doesn't just involve the boys. So to try my best to explain the far-reaching web that is Trash Taste, I've created an extensive web diagram trying to explain all of it. So I present to you the Trash Taste ecosystem, but for added dramatic effect, I'll be calling it the Trash Taste Extended Universe. So firstly and most obviously are the three boys, Joey, Garnt, and Connor. But on top of them is the elusive mastermind who put the whole thing together, Mei Lin. She's appeared on a show as a guest once, but honestly, I don't know much about her, so I won't say anything. All I know is that Joey, Garnt, and Connor are animatronics created by Mei Lin, and she's the puppet master controlling them from behind the scenes. You want proof? Just look at these. But before I move on to other YouTubers, I'm not quite done with the members who are actually in the Trash Taste studio yet. There's Ashley, their intern that sometimes brings them coffee, most known for making the slideshows for the Trash Taste Awards. And there's Nabe, I think he helps with some logistic stuff. I know he helped set up their new studio, and also he apparently owns a Eurocamp shirt. And then there's this character, apparently her name is Anna, and that's pretty much all we know about her. Now, we can finally start talking about the guests and other YouTubers who've involuntarily become a part of the Trash Taste universe. First is Chris Broad. He's more like the fourth member at this point, having appeared as a guest in 3 episodes now, completing the Chris Broad trilogy. He's also collabed with Joey in the past in his Journey Across Japan series and has started doing more collabs with Connor recently. And branching off of Chris Broad is Natsuki, best known for the hit song Too Much Volcano. He's not really related to Trash Taste in any way, but he's like a side character since he's been in videos with Joey, and I just wanted an excuse to include him in the chart. If there's anyone who's close to becoming a 5th member of Trash Taste, it would have to be Shibuya Kaho. We saw her first appearance in a guest episode, and at first I thought that would be the last time we'd see her. But she's actually done multiple collabs with Connor now, showing him around wacky places in Japan, and she's also appeared in a mini special featuring all the boys breaking some bricks. Now, there's the partners of two of the hosts who are also YouTubers, Akidearest and Sydsnap. Now, these two aren't as involved with Trash Taste as the previous YouTubers, but they have both appeared as guests on the podcast, and the algorithm has also been recommending their videos to me more ever since I fell down this rabbit hole, so they get a place on the web. And how could I explain Trash Taste lore without mentioning Mudan? He's the man behind the scenes that puts all the footage together and turns it into a cohesive video, and also the editor for Connor and Joey. He also has his own channel, and he's actually made videos about making videos for the boys, creating like this sort of videoception. Now there's the VTubers. Or more specifically, Calliope Mori and Critikal. You already know who they are, and it'd take me forever to explain how both of them are related, so I'll keep it short. It all started with the legendary Calliope Mori episode, where they somehow brought in a VTuber to their physical podcast, and in the second installation of the critically acclaimed chess tournament, Tournament Arc 2, Critikal appeared as a participant with both Connor and Garnt. Garnt also appeared in a Shadowverse stream with Calliope and Kiara. He did this in the Trash Taste studio, so I think that also counts. I feel like I also need to mention Jonathan the Fastest Clipper. He uploads clips from Connor, Garnt, and Joey streams, as well as some of the After Dark streams, and has been acknowledged by the boys. And under it all is the Trash Taste subreddit Hivemind. We make memes, the DNA of the soul, and are like the glue holding the universe together and completing this complicated diagram. Now you know just how far-reaching the Trash Taste ecosystem is, and just how deep the lore can get. It's a giant web of content creators that are all connected to each other in some way or another, and it's great. Trash Taste is more than a podcast. It's like a long, cohesive story. I mean, there's even seasons, arcs, character development, specials, spin-offs, you name it. One of the great things about Trash Taste is that it comes out weekly, and we're here to see it firsthand as it comes out, living through it all. And the thing is, it's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. They just moved into a new studio, there's more specials planned out, and they just hit 1 million subscribers. I mean, it's doing so good, it'd kinda be stupid for them to stop now. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about my favorite podcast, and really the main circle of YouTubers I'm watching right now. Not that anyone who doesn't watch Trash Taste would even watch this video, but if you haven't, you should check it out. You may just become another Trash Taste enjoyer. Hey guys, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed the video. I don't even know if anyone will even watch this, but if you somehow did and made it to the end, thank you so much. And if you like this style of content, maybe you should consider subscribing. I plan on uploading videos to this channel about anime, video games, and other stuff.